Good morning, St. Lucia, and welcome to This Morning Waking Up in the Know with me, Janan Gastor. It is your favorite morning show, yes, coming to you very early in the morning, but that's all right because I've got all the news from yesterday's news headlines as well as a special treat for you later down in the segment. So let's start because I've got some politics, or should I say politics, for you here this morning. UWP Castries candidate Fortuna Belrose says there is an urgent need for change in the country and has called on St. Lucians to implement that change at the next general election. Here's more in this report.
Now is the time for change. That's the call from United Workers' Party candidate for Castries East, Fortuna Belrose. The statement was made during the official launch of the former public servant turned politician. Belrose is expected to do battle with incumbent Philip J. Pierre. She has called on St. Lucians to come out in large numbers to create a change and vote the United Workers' Party into government.
We all know we need a change that will facilitate and enable those who understand this society, those who have a passion for our St. Lucianness, those who have a proven track record in this society, those who have a history and record of creating sustainable employment, those who are prepared to work together in the interest of the country to come to the fore and lead it.
Other members of the United Workers' Party addressed the crowd, highlighting a need for a new government.
Nous pour voir message la strong et fait simplifier ça. Yo ni pour voter by team United Workers' Party because we have a team that is ready to put St. Lucia back on the map.
They want to know how we can do it. We did it in the worst of times. In the worst of times, we managed the economy and we kept St. Lucia growing every year for the 5 years we were in government.
Belrose further emphasized the need for new ideas to develop the country.
Remember, when you do not vote, when you decide you're not voting, you are actually voting for the government. And so I ask, and I want you to answer me loudly, and so I ask, do you feel safer in this country today? Are there more employment opportunities than there were 4 years ago? Is St. Lucia more respected than before? Do you have money in your pocket?
Ms. Fortuna Belrose was appointed the first female youth and sports officer within the Ministry of Community Development, Social Affairs, Youth and Sports in 1981. She has operated in the capacity of Permanent Secretary and Deputy Permanent Secretary in more than one ministry. For the DBS News World, I am Sarah Peter.
Also, the United Workers' Party continues to criticize the SLP government of mishandling the country. The opposition maintains that it is time for change and has urged St. Lucians to elect them in the next general elections.
How does somebody who is getting a
United Workers' Party political leader Alan Chasney says he is fed up with what he has described as the stifling of St. Lucians' human rights. Chasney contends that bills and taxes are essentially paralyzing St. Lucians who are already financially crippled. He has promised that a number of these concerns will be addressed in the event that a UWP government is elected into office.
Today you pay VAT of 15%. After the elections, you will not have to pay any more VAT. That is a fact. That is not better days, that is reality. Today, young men are paying license fees of up to $700 for their vehicles. When after the elections, that fee will be reduced to under $500. That is a fact. Today, if you are a pensioner, if you are unemployed, if you are poor, when you go to the hospital, you have to pay the fees. After the elections, those people will not have to pay for their hospital fees. That is a fact. That is not better days. That is a fact. if you are unemployed, if you are a pensioner, and if you are poor, today you have to pay property tax. After the elections, you will not have to pay property tax.
Shasney went on to lament that St. Lucian's basic rights are being taken away from them.
How does somebody who is getting a pension of $400 or a fixed pension and does not have the opportunity of raising any more income, where do they find the money to pay for those basic human rights, those basic needs of survival? Where do they find it? They're going to find it with the United Workers' Party. They will find it with the United Workers' Party.
The United Workers' Party recently announced its Five to See Alive manifesto, which includes the immediate reduction and ultimate removal of the value-added tax, the reduction in vehicle license fees by 50%, and a targeted amnesty on hospital fees owed to Victoria and St. Jude Hospital. For the GBS News World, I am Sarah Peter.
And still some politics here this morning. SLP Castries' candidate Philip J. Pierre has blasted the UWP for what he says are their unwarranted engagement in personal attacks during election campaigning. The accusation comes in light of similar assertions made against the incumbent MP.
Deputy Prime Minister and St. Lucia Labour Party constituency representative for Castries East, Philip J. Pierre, has accused members of the United Workers' Party of engaging in personal attacks during the opposition's election campaign. Pierre accused members of the opposition of lacking in substance as well as tangible policies for the St. Lucian people.
Only what you hear on the other side is personal attacks. Only what you hear is mépris and roro. That's all you hear from the United Workers' Party. Even Guy Myers called me a water boy. But even a water boy can beat you twice in two different elections. What are you? So my brothers, we on this platform, we do not engage in that roro and nonsense and foolishness of the United Workers' Party. We are a party of substance. We are a party that attracts candidates like John Victorin, candidates like Gideon, candidates like Dr. Ernest Hilaire. Like who? Candidates like Joachim Henry, candidates like Rosary, candidates like Gideon Ferdinand. These are the candidates we attract in the St. Lucia Labour Party.
The St. Lucia Labour Party's representative for Labrie echoed some of the assertions made by Philip J. Pierre. He also shrugged off statements by the United Workers' Party that it would reduce and ultimately remove the value-added tax if elected into office.
We live in a different world where countries no longer give like they used to do. Investments not come into St. Lucia like they used to do. At some point, they used to flow like milk and honey. So my brothers and my sisters, commerce en flambeau. And today, the United Workers' Party is no more. What you have is a disunited, worthless party. A disunited, worthless party. And the only reason why Sarah Flood, King, and Spider are returning, it is because the very poll that Sarah Flood spoke about that say that we cannot win with Alan Shasney. I didn't say so, but the poll said so. They believe that Shasney is going to lose, and they have an opportunity to grab at the leadership.
The St. Lucia Labour Party members made their statements during a political meeting on Sunday. The meeting saw the official launch of the SLP candidate for Surrey Canaries, John Victorin. Victorin will do battle with the UWP candidate for the seat, Dominic Fede. For the GBS News World, I am Sarah Peter.
And there you have it, guys. That was some political news here this morning. And when we come back, your daily horoscope is up next. Welcome back, St. Lucia. It's now time for your daily horoscope. Aries, if you've always felt the desire to write, now is the time to take the plunge. You certainly don't lack the imagination. Your problem may be that you have difficulty taking yourself seriously. Don't think about being a writer, just write. Taurus, you might have some strong hesitation during the day. You may have to cover up the truth, or on the contrary, say it out loud. If this is the case, say what's on your mind. Gemini, there are moments when your powers of clear thinking reveal tremendous amount of maturity that you have. You aren't usually a dreamer, so it's rather difficult to lead you into ambiguous situations. Cancer, you may have felt somewhat frustrated in your initiatives over the past few days. Either outside obstacles such as events that cause delays, or inner restraints such as your own apathy presented to a clear challenge to you. Leo, it will be a stimulating day for you. You'll feel great and have no trouble channeling your energy into your activities. But don't be surprised if you encounter some resistance. As creative as your ideas are, they may not suit everyone. Virgo, be careful not to lose your temper today. You're chomping at the bit these days, although your daring nature has been reined in by financial and professional constraints. It's useless to entertain illusions at the moment. Libra, today time will stop and might even seem to go backwards. Use this pause to reflect on your motivations. The clues from the zodiac seem to suggest that you're currently settling questions that concern the fate of another person. Scorpio, overall, the climate is tense at work and at home. You'll sense a feeling of restlessness and a longing for change, but you'll also feel a reluctance to make any real moves in that direction. Your judgment tells you that complaints that don't lead to action are meaningless. Sagittarius, you can interpret the day ahead as an open-ended question about you. You may have noticed certain physical or psychological aspects of yourself that make you uncomfortable. Capricorn, sometimes people might reproach you for being less than tactful in relationships. However, today's planetary energies are going to help you be more sensitive. You'll feel as though you suddenly have a much greater capacity for listening. Aquarius, you have an unusual gift for making a situation seem less dramatic. Today you'll witness cries of all kinds. You will be one who reassures people and the one who can sum up the situation objectively without panicking or exaggerating. Pisces, dare to express your ideas without fear or ridicule. This is what the planetary configuration has to say to you today, and this is exactly what you need to hear, because fear of ridicule is generally your Achilles heel. And that was your daily horoscope for today, May 18th, 2016. When we come back, I've got a special guest here with me on the breakfast table. And welcome back, St. Lucia. And joining me at my breakfast table here this morning is musician, songwriter, artist. What else? What else?
What else do I do? A whole lot of stuff.
Entertainer, graphics, you call it.
Well, if I can mention all that, yeah, I guess graphics, whatever you want to call it, whatever it does. If it has to do with music, that's me.
All right. It's formerly known as Blue,
yeah,
and now he goes by his government name.
Yeah, Savion.
Savion.
Just to get it right, though, it's Savion.
God, even I pronounce it wrong all over. Everybody says Savion. I guess S-A is Sa. So for St. Lucia, so we all say Savion. I don't know. I might sound like a complete idiot as I just said that.
I'll accept it anyhow. Once it sounds sexy. Yeah.
Savion.
Yeah, you see that? Yeah.
Joining me at my breakfast table here this morning, guys, is Savion. And Savion has come out with some 2 monster hits already for Carnival 2016. And I got to know a little bit about him before we actually came on set, and I think you guys are going to be blown away by the accomplishments of this young man sitting next to me. But good morning.
Good morning to you, Jenna. Thanks for having me. I'm good.
So let's talk about music.
Yeah.
I love music.
My favorite thing too, yeah.
So let's talk about music. Let's talk about your tracks for 2016.
Okay. Well, I will describe them as monsters. That's good though. Thanks for that. But my tracks for this year, I think it was just basically about vibes and just taking a little bit of time away from the music scene and, you know, going in the background, understanding, educating myself and stuff, and, you know, and I just felt like, you know, there's a vibes that I felt like this year was my year to just actually put out more music.
Okay.
You know, I think it's been like 3 years since I put out music.
Right.
I've been on a songwriting rampage, you know, trying to reach out regionally, you know, locally, get whoever is interested to sing my hooks or sing whatever I pen down, you know. And yeah, but my songs, they just came to me, you know, because of, well, it's another thing too, because 3 years ago I was writing music just off my head, you know. I didn't have any experience. I was writing soca music, but I never had no experience in the soca arena in terms of jumping carnival, and, you know, and it's like I was just putting words on the paper and just giving it to the artist, you know. But I felt like let me get into this thing. Let me jump with just for fun. Let me jump with Red. Let me see what this action is all about, you know. And then, you know, it just evoked a whole lot of things.
So you experienced it yourself.
Yeah, man.
And then you were able to have a better appreciation.
Yeah.
And you think it really influenced your writing?
Yeah, man, because in terms of this song, my first release, One More Day,
right.
You know, it was just that when I first jumped with Just for Fun, that's how I felt. I felt like I needed another day on the road because I didn't have enough time to see everybody I knew. You know, I drank, you know, so when you drink, time passes by, you know, so and you don't remember something.
You don't remember.
You don't remember most things, so it's like, give me one more day, let me just go back and just do it, you know.
Do it again.
Do it again, you know. So, and I was not the only person who shared these sentiments. Majority of my peers shared these sentiments as well, so I was like, hey, there you have it, one more day.
One more day. All right, and I don't know if you've heard One More Day, but we're just gonna give you a little taste of what One More Day is. And what's the name of the rhythm?
It's all the Wahala.
Wahala. God,
I
these
think we need to these names.
Wahala,
we need to brush up on these names, though.
African infused rhythm that's been somewhat creating a scene in the clubs and in the night areas. So let's taking a little bit of One More Day.
Carnival stay. One more day, just one more day. I've been waiting from sun up, yeah. I'm feeling too warm up, yeah. Cause I'm ready for the road. Time to get up on the road. Sexy woman in pretty costume and anything goes. Fill up my rum cup, yeah. I'm feeling to walk up, yeah. No time to grieve, one life to live, one love to give. Carnival, please don't leave. Carnival, stay one more day, yeah. Cause I done wait too long for this, dreaming, wanting all of this. So much vibes I cannot miss.
Alright, so there you have it. That was just a little sample of One More Day, and it sounds pretty good. I like that little techno-infused part that you have going on, trying to appeal to all the different crowds. Tell us about your other hit, Liberation, that you just released. Okay,
Liberation. Let's see. Liberation was just a song that I was kind of freestyling at first, but it didn't have the title as yet, you know. But I felt like, you know, I already did a song for the Revelers. I wanted to reach out to the ladies, you know. And on the road, I realized that a lot of ladies, you know, although they dressed in their costumes and whatnot, they lack in the self-confidence and the, you know, the self-esteem to actually express themselves how
Broke
they want
out.
to. Yeah, broke out, you understand? So, and it's not only that in our society, you know, it's our culture to whine, but it's also, we have this kind of, I want to say the word ignorance, you know, in terms of when a lady expresses herself through music and stuff like that, we always tend to shun them and tell them, oh, they look like this or this or that or whatever. But that's what I was trying to target this song to do. Not only just to be a good song though, but share a message to the ladies to let them know that they could use this song to free up themselves and liberate themselves, you know? So liberation, that's how it came about. So
all right, so we're going to take in a little bit of liberation and then we're going to come back because we have a lot to talk about this morning. And welcome back, St. Lucia. Thank you for joining us. And if you're just joining us, I've been sitting here talking to Savion. We have to get the name right, guys. Savion, formerly known as Blue. Why did you change your name?
Alright, well the thing is I guess it's just a period of growth and maturity. I felt like that was a nickname I had growing up, and I felt like I changed over the
Blue? Why do they call you Blue?
Blue, I you know, it was just like, I think...
Used to eat blue soap or something? Tell us the truth.
It didn't have nothing to do with that, you know. It was just like, I was more like a little cute little baby, you know, and you know, I like blue.
So they called you Blue?
Yeah, so it was like, baby, now I put the two together.
Oh, baby
but, you know,
Blue?
It's a baby, I like blue, so, you know. But I gave myself the nickname, you know, but then everybody just gravitated to it, you know.
Baby Blue. So what happened? You're not a baby
I'm
anymore.
not a
You're a man
baby,
now,
yeah,
so
man.
you don't want to go by the name of
this
Baby
now,
Blue.
you know, and
Oh,
shave it every day
excuse
now,
me.
you know, it's a
All right,
responsibility now.
puberty kicked in. So, ladies and gentlemen, no longer call the man Baby Blue. The man's name is Savion.
Yeah.
All right, he's going by his government grown-up name.
I have the blue certificate to prove it. You know?
That's a very interesting name, though. It's very unique, I must say.
Yeah.
Do you know the origin behind your name?
Close to my mom. Actually, my mom named me after a tap dancer. Who was it? Yeah. So it has to see that it goes back to music, you know. So
yeah, we can find some relation. You know, if you're creative enough, you can find a link.
Yeah.
My name is Savion. I was born after this brilliant tap dancer. You know, the tapping of the beat.
He's the best in the world. Savion Glover. He's the best tap dancer in the world. You know, but I guess she was just, I don't know. I'll have to speak to her about that.
You can try tap dancing. See
that too, you understand?
See if you have a little, see if you picked up a little
thing here from him. Yeah.
Savion. All right, guys. So we're here laughing at your name, but let's get into the real gist of things, though. You are known for your writing, that's for sure.
Right.
We just took in your hits earlier on, but now let's talk about your writing. I mean, you have a long list of persons that you've written for. Why don't you share with us some of those?
Okay, well, I guess I came in the scene early, and I dabbled with a lot of local artists in terms of Cupid, Ricky T, Superman HD. I don't want to forget anybody, you know. It's not really coming to me.
What's
right
your
now.
most recent song that you've written?
The most recent song that I wrote was Hold On Something. I co-wrote Hold On Something with Pringles and Ricky T last year, which was the Soca Monarch song. Yeah, and yeah, man, I've been writing over there in terms of originally. I've done work with Christopher Martin, done work with Sherwin Winchester, done work
so you have some big names under your belt.
Yeah, man, you know, so like I said, just growing up in the industry, just meeting different people.
And what do you prefer to do more, writing or performing, singing?
You see, the thing is, I actually, I'm taking it in stages. I was working on my craft as a songwriter, working on my craft as a producer in terms of creating beats and stuff. And now I think I'm working on my craft as a performer and going to the entertainment realm. And so they're all enjoyable experiences, you know. But this one is just the one at the forefront right now. So let's see how it goes.
Okay, good. Now, guys, for me, I'm very critical with music, you know. I think there are a lot of people singing hits out there who can't sing, and there are a lot of people who can sing who doesn't get enough, you know, enough boost and enough push. But, you know, so it goes, so the game goes.
Yeah, it's a game.
But this young man next to me actually has a piece of lungs. So he has some windpipes there, and I don't know if you're going to drop us a little line is One More Day.
I've been waiting from sun up, I'm feeling to warm up, yeah. cause I'm ready for the road. Time to get up on the road. Sexy woman in pretty costume and anything goes. Fill up my rum cup. Yeah, that's it.
There you have it, guys. You see talent here with me here this morning. I just wanted to jump in and start singing as well. Oh, but I don't want to mess up your flow, you know. Next thing I hit some keys there that you can't hit yet.
I always had the keys unlocked.
All right, so tell us what's in store for 2016. Any competitions, any more releases? What do we have in store?
Well, in terms of releases, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be putting out more music, developing my commercial craft. Performing, yes, I actually did perform at Soca Switch, which was a great experience for me, you know. That was my first time doing the live band thing.
Okay,
you know,
how was that?
Kind of getting the hang of it, you know. And but if in time and experience, you know, everything calls for improvement as well. So yeah, that's gonna be something I'm gonna be doing more often, you know, performing and stuff. In terms of competition, I'm still deliberating that with my manager, you know, in terms of getting me ready for these big stages and stuff. So yeah.
And do you want to vote though? Do you want to compete in the Soca
competition? Of course, I would like to compete with my peers. You know, like right now it's a new generation of artists and stuff. I felt like we're very unified. So big up everybody like Nerdy, Brandon, Alpha, you know, Yannick Plant, my producer, you know. But I feel like we kind of the generation that's actually working together and developing our craft together. So.
Okay, and that's wonderful. So there's some friendly competition in there.
Yeah. So
because you guys all want to have the best song and be number one.
That's one thing. That's one thing that's good right now, though.
So tell us a little bit about Savion. Who is your inspiration, really?
My inspirations. Well, I grew up listening to Beenie Man, the king of the dancehall. Although my mother didn't want me to listen to it, but I would find a way to listen to it.
She wanted you to learn tap dance, darling.
You know, she wanted me to go into that other art form, but I wasn't having it, so you know. Yeah, but I grew up listening to Beenie Man, Shaggy, Cyndi Lauper is a great, like her melodies are so different. You know, a lot of the oldie goldies, you know, I might not know their names, but if I heard it, I'd say, I know this song, you know.
Right.
But a lot of the oldie goldies, because I think that's what inspired me to delve into other genres of music, you know, the pop culture, you know, dancehall, because I do dancehall. Even the song, the Liberation song, is a
yes,
a
you're
fusion.
Very versatile on that song.
So
you have a little bit of dancehall there and a little bit of soca in there, which I like. I like because I'm a dancehall fan, so you know, I like my little dancehall to play its little part there once in a while. And I think though, as much as dancehall was born in Jamaica, they say soca was born in Trinidad. Why don't we have more dancehall artists in St. Lucia though?
I don't know. I think we're just developing our own identity in the music world. Okay. So I think we're actually working on a genre of music right now.
What genre is that?
I think they call it Denry Soca or Lucian Kaduro or whatever it is.
Kaduro, I think the name is the appropriate name is Kaduro. I think that is it. Yeah. So a DJ told me that once.
Yeah. So, but I think they're working on something. I think it's something promising.
Well, I like it.
Yeah, I kind of like it too. You know.
I like it. What's the latest one?
Bap, you know, these songs are very...
I mean, I just think it lacks a little lyrical content, to be honest with you. Maybe that's why it can't go overseas. But then it's our culture. At least I hope it's our culture. So, yeah. But it's still nice music. It still mash up a fet, I can tell you that much.
So I don't know about the dancehall thing, but I know that thing popping right now. So,
right.
You know, on the road, it's very provocative. The ladies love it, so I just rolling with the wave.
I guess so. Guys, we have to wrap up this morning. Savion, thank you so much for coming and joining me. I really enjoyed having you here with me this morning, getting to know a little bit about you.
Correcting my name.
Yes, correcting the name. Guys, please get it right. Look out for him for Carnival 2016. I know he has some big things, big things in store. So much that we couldn't talk about here this morning. But I'm sure we'll have another opportunity. Maybe later on in the Carnival, you come back and join me and we can divulge once again. Thank you so much for joining us here this morning. Check me back, same place, same time on your favorite breakfast show, your favorite morning show with me, Jana and Gasto. It's been a pleasure. Bye-bye.